What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you all again. Let's talk about GCT. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. So let's be entertained. All right, so how did the day look overall? Actually, I was pretty surprised with how well it did hold up. Started off with, you got bull traps and bear traps everywhere. It kind of faked us out on that breakout of 60. It could not hold. Spiked up through, came right back down, unfortunately. So had a little bull trap there. Started to make its way down, had, bear trap, made a run, bull trap. Started to break down again with that double bottom. I'm sure everybody thought it was going to break down right there, so kind of weighed in, faked out, and then it did make its way down. Right now what I'm looking for is this trend line. I think the upper trend line is good. It's been tested a few times. This one down here, I'm not sure if we're going to go for a double bottom back down to around 3120 range, or if it is going to respect this trend line. If we get a bounce off of it a third time, then I would say that we could respect the trend line, and by very late in the after hours, if not early morning pre-market, we will see exactly which way it's going to go from here. What I do like, I just fibbed it out. It's respecting the fibs very nice. Got a bounce off the 382, made its way back up, and then this is where our rejection is right now. So is it going to do a double bottom off that 382, which was right around $30.75, or is it going to respect here? Now if it falls out of here, my next guess would be $23.81. That's the 236 bounce. And then if not there, honestly, we're looking at hopefully an $18 that would trigger us a nice bounce point. If not, it's coming down to $12.61. So we always talk about the upside and the downside. The good thing is, as of right now, we are relatively low compared to this. There's not a whole lot of time on it, so we can't put a lot of faith into very many of these technicals that we would typically refer back to, but the 200 sitting around $47, so a lot of times these like to run back to them. As you can see here, it likes to make another attempt just to either see if it wants to break out and go to the upside, or if it's going to be a rejection point. We have several rejection points right now. As far as what could happen, we're going to have to start making our way back up through these fib lines, in all honesty, to get that strength. So you got two in your way before you even hit the 200 as far as the upside goes. So keep an eye on where it's going. Like I said, have a trading plan in place. You definitely still probably have some decent gains, and you don't want to see all of those go away. Maybe you do, but I think most of you would not want to see all of it go away. You can play with the house's money, I'm sure, if you are playing this correctly. So keep that in mind as well. But the bounce points, double bottom 30.75 range, 236, 23.81. $18 or $12.61. To the upside, we still need to set a higher high, in all honesty. What I'd want to see is, as of right now, just break out of this trend, and anywhere in that 45 to 48 range. It's going to get choppy. We've seen those traps that are right there, so there's a lot of supply that comes into play right here. Seems like equal demand if it gets up in there. So 45 to 48 range will see a little bit of chop, a little bit of static, but can it break back through there? That would be a nice cup as well. Probably form a little handle off of there, maybe bounce around the $42 and travel on up if it wants to do that in the short term. So just going to keep an eye on it. Overall, though, it did hold pretty well. We were comparing it to HKD, and I think for the most part we held our own ground better than what HKD did after their first initial run up. So I'd like to see that. You got a good base as of right now. If that buying pressure comes back in, keep an eye on the RSI. As of right now, it does look like it's trying to get let's see what it looks like overall. It's questionable on the 5 minute as to which way it wants to go. It's trying to make up its mind. On the 1 hour, we can see it's about flat. So is it going to turn? It's going to take a little bit of time to make that decision. Let's see how it respects at $30.75 or this trend line. and just go from there. But I appreciate you guys coming back and watching another one. I think we got Starbucks coming out tomorrow, maybe, if I got the day right. So that might take a little bit of the attention off of here, but at the same time, I don't think it's retail that's making these big moves in the market. So as of right now, you probably got your day traders trading in a channel. We could almost see if there is a channel that's going to start forming, working out. As of right now, it's just too steep to really be able to channel out for us to the downside, but let's keep an eye on it. So far, so good, in my opinion, as far as holding up, but we don't want to see it break below that 30.75 because that ultimately means more downside. You know, you're looking at another $7 to $12 to $18 loss from there. So protect your accounts. That's what I always say. Have a trading plan. Use stop losses. Never hurts, always helps. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming back and watching another one. I tried to keep it a little bit shorter than the last one since we got a little bit of time on the market. So we'll go from there. I appreciate it. You can drop a like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I'll try to respond to anybody, and you're always welcome to throw out your opinions as well. I would be happy to read them and look into them. All right. Have a great day. I hope you made some money in the markets. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.